Last night, I had my first full out-of-body experience. So I'm going to describe it here. Let me turn on the light for y'all. So, the last time I had a partial success and my arms and my chest floated out. So last night, I was having a very deep conversation about consciousness with someone else who lives in my building, and he was talking about how he's had a couple astral projection experiences, and it got me all excited. I was like, fuck it, I need to try again. And this is amazing because astral projection is something that I've been putting into my 1 month patterning. So another thing that's just happening because of patterning. But so let me try it, and I'm going to try and recall this in as much detail as I can. So I went to bed, set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. because I went to bed pretty late. It was like almost midnight. And so I did the waking back to bed method. I woke up, went to the bathroom, and then I laid back down and I kind of like thought for a while. I knew I had to stay awake for like a little bit longer than I was, because if I just went to the bathroom and went back to bed, I'd probably fall asleep pretty quick. So then I did free flow 12. So I went into focus 12, and it lasted like it was over like that. It was really weird how quickly it ended. And that whole time in free flow, I was just trying to like leave my body. It was kind of hard to not be distracted, but I was trying to do like the visualizing the rope method or whatever, and just feeling my astral body rather than my physical body. And so that went on for a while, and then the tape ended. And what I do when the tape ends, but I want to stay in that focus state, I just go against what Robert Monroe is saying, and he's like, you're now returning to focus 1, and I'm like, no, I'm actually staying in focus 12, 12, 12, 12. So through that, I just stayed in that state, and then eventually, I literally just felt myself floating. I literally floated like to the side out of my body and like turned around, and I couldn't see anything though at all. But I felt a presence of like a negative entity, I believe. And I felt fear for a second, but then I remembered that all I need to do to essentially scare negative entities away is give them love, because that depolarizes them. And I mean, they're part of all that is too. I mean, we should love them, but it actually depolarizes them, and they're incapable of feeling love, or it hurts them essentially. But so I loved the entity, and it was gone. And then I was like, okay, this is great, but I can't see anything. So I just started flying around and floating around. I went up through my wall or my ceiling, not exactly sure because I couldn't see. I just started floating and flying, and I felt everything, and it was nice. But I couldn't see, and I know this is a problem with a lot of people on their first astral projection experience. I've been in the astral projection subreddit for a while now, so I've been reading so much on it. And apparently, you're able to open your eyes. There are several methods. I mean, ultimately, you are the controller of it. But, yeah, I guess I just floated around for a while, flew around for a while, and then eventually, I don't exactly know what happened after that. It was just like, then I was waking up and it was past the time I set my alarm, so I was kind of confused. And yeah, so it was a pretty good experience. I'm really happy that it happened, because like I've been trying this for so long, and now it's like things are changing because of these gateway tapes, and it's really awesome. Um, so yeah, next, I'm probably gonna keep trying for a couple nights just because, well, maybe not tonight because I have that call with the business owner in the morning and I don't want to be tired, but yeah, good experience.